What's up, y'all? It's Tanisha from the I Listen Network. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, y'all. Today's video is about YouTuber Zavia. Now, y'all, I don't know if y'all been following these YouTubers, but if y'all are privy of them, Big Homie Blocks and Zavia. Yeah, the two had got married, I believe in 2022 in October. And yeah, y'all, they already in Splitsville. That's right, y'all. They got a whole own apartment. They got 2 kids now, a newborn child, like he's like barely 1, if that. And yeah, y'all, but you know, this girl, she had some nerve to say something that was so ridiculous that we're just gonna have to address this point, and we're gonna get right into it. Let's go.
But we're gonna get into my breaking point. My breaking point was being pregnant with Pa. I already had complications. The first time I had complications with Pa, this right here just gonna summarize, because I hate when people beat around the bush, so this right here gonna summarize how lonely I felt. You know, I was pregnant with Pa. The first complication I had with Pa, I was bleeding so bad, and I was cramping and couldn't feel my legs. I was on my phone with my sister on the way to the hospital, legs cramping, drove by myself 15 minutes on the phone with her crying, and he drove to the club. Clock it. And I'm on these stuff been going on. But I'm telling y'all, this right here just my breaking point. I'm not going back all the way back into the past stuff. I'm telling y'all my breaking point. When I had complications with my son, he was not there for the most part. I still got messages that he texted me in the club, what's going on, what's happening. It don't matter, you're not here. Couldn't even drive me to the hospital. Okay, cool. That's cool. Here come the wedding. I'm planning the whole wedding by myself, practically. I'm planning the whole wedding by myself. Another thing, the communication was starting to get disrespectful, and it wasn't there.
Y'all, she said her breaking point was when her soon-to-be husband decided not to be there for her while she was having complications while being pregnant with their son. She said this is when she knew that she was done, y'all. And here's the kicker, y'all. These people spent like 80 racks on their wedding. And she said that she knew that that was just it, right then and there. Now, my thing is, they got married, y'all, in October. She had her son in September, and she had her son before they got married. Now, I know all the planning and all that, and the logistics and all that, and pretty much final payments have been pretty much darn near arranged by this point for the wedding, but still, you can still pull back. I don't understand how you can say I do the next month. This is before you had your son. Now, this is complications now, y'all. Let's walk with it. Complications. This is before you give birth. So you still had the audacity to say I do to this man? Girl, you know, some people, Kevin Samuels said it a lot of times about women not being trained to be married and being wives and all that and this forth. And we know no one sat down and just sat down, and it was mom and daughter and was like, look, this is what you got to do. Hit boom, boom, bam, one on one, boom, bam, boom, boom, bam. Get your notes ready. No. You was traveled upon some things, meaning mama said, come in here, learn this recipe, you know what I mean, recipe X, Y, and Z, but make it make sense, y'all. No one sat down and literally was told how to be a wife. And she claims she knows how to be a wife. But this right here is not wife tactics 101. Like, you already Jezebeled your own situation before you even got into it. I don't even understand what you're doing. Like, you make no sense. You're making excuses, yo. You sat here and took the time to put together a video and to tell us stranger people about your personal business, which is supposed to be covenant into your own home. But you decide to just spill the beans, literally. Like, so you put this video together for that. It's conspiracy. And then you sit here and you give us these riddles of lies. And you are in a tactic at hand is to make him look like the dummy and the fool. And to shame him. But you're shaming yourself. Because who does that? You had a big warning sign, a red flag everybody be talking about that they be missing in these relationships and stuff, but you had one right in front of your face, right? You said it was your breaking point, right? This was before you said I do. It was your time to pull out. But instead you're gonna sit here and brag in live videos, because you didn't stop here like you said you was gonna stop here. You didn't stop here in this video. You made more videos about it. You did a live, you talked about it, and you still clown your husband in other ways and forms. So you really look like a fool here, Zavia. You're putting on this front like as if you did yourself, you took the high road, yeah, you smart. But no, you really dumb, because who does that? Who does that? Who blows all that money for something that they knew that they wasn't going to even be into for no longer than a minute? Like, girl, you need to stop. We're going to say what it really is. What it really is that you is invested into this man. You thought he was going to be something that he didn't measure up to be quite at that moment. And your time is ticking. And you like, that's it. Nope, I'm tired of it. It ain't gonna get no better. I'm done. That's just what it is. And when that was the final draw, your breaking point, stop the bull crap. Because it ain't, the math ain't mathing, but the science is sciencing. And the science shows that your child was born in September, way before you got married, because you had no belly in October. Ding, ding, ding. You make no sense. So do yourself a favor and stop talking about it. Okay? Because it looks mad ridiculous for real. And all this celebrating that you on your own, no. It just looks psychotic. Who does this? Who celebrates dysfunction? Get yourself together. Character illustrates with grace. And you ain't showcasing that at all.